Here you've got a quadratic and y equals a straight line. Find a value of k for which there's only one solution. Remember, y equals 1x would just be a diagonal line with a gradient of 1. If it's 2, it would be steeper. If it's 3, it would be steeper. If it's less than 1, let's say 0.7, it will be shallower. Now, if it's too steep, then you're going to get two solutions. Look, 1, 2. If it's shallow, then you're going to get no solution because it doesn't intersect, because there's a gap in between the two. So if k is shallow, then you're going to get no solution. Find a value of k for which there's only one solution, exactly one solution. So to do this, because you want the intersection of the straight line and the quadratic, set the two to be the same. So set them to be the same. So that will then give us this 8x plus 20 equals kx. Now take away, you want everything to equal 0 whenever you solve a quadratic. So get it to equal 0. So take away kx from both sides. That will then give us this. Take away this. That will then give us equals to 0. Now there's x term here, x term here. I'm going to group them together. So x squared minus bracket 8 and then plus kx and then plus 20 equals 0. Because look, minus 8x and then minus kx. So think about it. From here you can group the two x's together. So that will then give us this thing here. Now, whenever you want one solution, you want the discriminant to be equal to 0, and I'm expecting you to know this. So we demand that the discriminant must be equal to 0. So let's work out the discriminant. So b squared. So remember, b squared, this is our b here, it's minus this thing here. Ra is 1 and our c is 20. So now just blindly work out the discriminant. So b squared would be this thing squared. So minus that thing squared, the minus goes away because you're squaring it. So it just boils down to 8 plus k squared. And then, because that is our b here, and when you square negative, the negative goes. And then you've got your minus 4a, a is 1, c is 20. This is our c here, 20. So we demand this thing here to equal 0, because when this thing here equals 0, then you're going to have one solution, meaning this. So now let's merge these three things together. So 4 times 20, that would be 80. That would be 80. So now make k the subject. You're trying to find a value of k. So hang on, equals 0. So now add 80 to both sides. So that will then give us this. And then square root both sides. That will then give us this. And then get k on its own. So take away 8 from both sides. Take away 8 equals this. So this is our answer here. So if you punch this into a graphical calculator, it will give you this quadratic. And then punch in y equals bracket root 80, take away 8. That's okay there, x. This will be a straight line, and you're going to get exactly one solution, okay?